Hi everybody, this is a shorter page, so it'll be a bit of a shorter video, but I just wanted to cover some important topics that you should have picked up on from this page. Every poet and musician and artist is drawn away from love of the thing he tells to love of the telling, until down in deep hell they cannot be interested in God at all, but only in what they say about him. This is the same problem that the theologian had. He was simply enjoying getting to talk about God. That at the end of the day, he wasn't really doing anything. If you remember that particular analogy, right, that Lewis gives, he says, um, you talking about God has just about as much to do with real theology as masturbation does with marriage, right? That kind of a graphic analogy is to say is that you're just playing around with things. You're not actually doing the real thing. In the same way, the bright person is trying to explain to the painter, look, the entire point of you being an artist was so that way you could look and then tell about the beauty of what you saw. Right now, your paintings would simply serve to distract people. You're just trying to make it about you. So stop. It's not about you. Focus on the light itself. Learn to love to see again and not to be praised for your ability to talk about the things that you see. It's a lesson, a practice in humility. That's all that heaven is, at least at the beginning of it. And you have to understand, too, that heaven is based on this humility, right? Jesus humbled himself to take on the form of a flesh, to become a slave. That's that's some severe language. That's some severe position for the King of Heaven to do, right? And thus, if the King of Heaven is willing to do that for his people, then why shouldn't we also be willing to become slaves for him, as St. Paul puts it? Just questions for you as we continue on to our last lecture for the day.